Hey, my name is Kristina, and I'm a therapist and a mind management coach. And I help heart center go-getter men and women break through worry, anxiety, and self-doubt so that they can get out of their heads, get into their lives, and love their lives and themselves more every day. And why I brought YouTube into my business was not quite as glamorous as you might think. It was just a few years ago when I had started my private counseling practice, and it was my husband that suggested that I put some YouTube videos up on my website in order to help boost my website SEO. And also it would give people a chance to watch a video from me, to get to know me a little bit better, to be more familiar with me before scheduling an appointment. And so I did that. I did a few videos every once in a while if I had something that was on my mind that I wanted to share or talk about, or if I had a few minutes and I could just sit down and do a video, and I would do that. Nothing all that intentional, nothing all that fancy. So then fast forward to a little while later when I don't even know how it happened, but somehow Sunny came into my life and I started consuming her content. I started listening to what she had to say about how YouTube could be used as a legitimate strategy to build your business. Now, granted, at that point, I had built my private counseling practice. It was full. It was doing well. It was kind of running on autopilot. So my next challenge that I really wanted to do was to be able to do courses and programs and workshops online and to be able to offer those to people online. But the problem was I didn't really have an audience. I didn't really know how to get people in those seats to fill those workshops and courses and programs. And so I started listening to what Sunny had to say about being intentional about growing your YouTube channel and giving out a system and a strategy and a step-by-step process to do it properly. And so I started paying attention. I started using the Sunny system, doing everything that she said, and things started happening. And as she talks about, this isn't like an overnight success type thing. This is a long-term strategy, but I started to see things building and enough of build to make it worth it, to make me say, oh my gosh, this is actually working. And like Sunny said, I had opt-ins, so I had lead generation, lead magnets in my videos to be able to bring people onto my email list. And so that helped me grow my email list like crazy. And so then when I had courses and programs to be able to offer people, all I had to do was email them about it because I had thousands of people on my email list, and that email list was growing every single day. And so not only did I have people that were waiting and willing and wanting opportunities to go deeper with me because they were consuming my YouTube videos, they were loving my YouTube videos, getting a lot from them, but there's only so far you can go with a 10-minute talk on YouTube. And so people who are wanting more of an individual process or more of an intense or deeper process, wanting more in depth. And so they were waiting and just waiting for me to have something to offer them. So not only then did I have these people who are waiting and willing, but I didn't actually have to spend any money on advertising because they were already there. They were on my email list. And because of that, because of the work that we've done with that, because of following the Sunny system in this last year, we've done just over $100,000 just from my courses and programs and workshops and trainings. And again, I've spent hardly any money on advertising because they were all there on my email list, 95% of them from YouTube. Now, that's totally separate from my private counseling practice that has exploded, and now I have a 2-month wait list on there, and I also have an associate working for me now to be able to see all the abundance of clients that we have coming in. And that was unintentional. I actually didn't go on YouTube to promote my private practice because, like I said, it was doing really well. But that was sort of this unexpected thing that people would just end up finding me online. And because of my YouTube content, my SEO exploded. And so now I'm on the first page of Google search for several searches for counselors in Vancouver. And so that's been this separate thing. So I've been able to build these two aspects of my business from YouTube to an extremely successful level. And that has been absolutely life-changing. It was always my dream to be able to speak, to be able to teach, to be able to help people change their lives from the inside out, to feel good about who they are, to be able to trust in themselves, to be able to feel confident in who they are, to be able to work from the inside out, to be able to have the lives that they've always wanted but had no idea how to have because of all the stuff going on in their head that had been holding them back. So how this Sunny system, how doing everything that Sunny has said has changed my life has been in ways that I couldn't even imagine. I had goals, I had dreams. I didn't really know how to get there. And because I had 3 small children at home, I wasn't able to go out and go to networking events and go and speak at local events around my community because I didn't want to be taking any more time away from my kids. I didn't want to be away evenings and weekends out in the community networking and getting myself out there like that. So I've been able to do it. I've been able to get myself out there, not just in my community, but in the entire world through videos that I shoot in my home when my kids are napping, or when they're at preschool, or when they're at kindergarten, or when I have some time like that. So I'm not taking extra time away from being with them, which has been this huge blessing. I couldn't have even imagined that happening. So much has changed in my life since listening to Sunny, doing the Sunny system, applying her principles to my business, and just really taking this stuff seriously. What would I tell someone who was considering doing this? Do it. Just do it. If you have a message in your heart, if you have expertise that you want to be sharing, if you have something that you want people to know, if you want to be growing your business and getting your message out there and aligning yourself as an expert in the field, then make it worth your time. You can just go there. You can just go onto YouTube or go onto your video camera and record videos and upload them onto YouTube, and you can do it that way. But if you have something big that you want to share, and even if you have just something that you want to share, make it worth the time and energy and effort that it takes to get your message out there by having a specific plan that's going to leverage it, going to optimize it, and allow it to get in front of the most people possible. And that's what Sunny teaches, how to make it worth your time to be able to create the content, sit down, record it, put it all together, upload it, edit it, do all that stuff. Make it worth your time and effort by having a system to get it out there and in front of as many people as possible, and in front of the right people who want more from you. So do it for yourself, do it for your business, do it for the people that are out there waiting for what you have. Make it easy for them to find you. You deserve it. Do it.